What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you a discussion video on the rumor that the Commanders are targeting J.J. McCarthy at pick 2. Let's get right into it, guys. So first and foremost, get this out the way right now. I think this is a smokescreen. It's not a prediction, just a discussion video. So don't come, Commanders fans and other fans, don't call me crazy, call me names. I think this is a smokescreen similar to what we saw last year with Will Levis. The funny thing was Will Levis's smokescreen and his hype train. It was heavy for the most part, but it really came about a couple days prior to the draft. People were saying, analysts were saying, they were talking to people saying that Levis was maybe the first or second quarterback off the board, and Levis, a round two guy, looks pretty solid, but could have probably been a first round, back end first round guy. Didn't happen, but McCarthy's train seems to be definitely pushing a lot harder than Will Levis's was, and his hype train was pretty hard as well. But let's talk about the rumor and the potential move if it happens, or also trying to decipher what the Commanders are trying to do with number 2 overall pick. So let's get into it, guys. So does McCarthy fit what the Commanders want in a quarterback? I would say yes, more than people think. Now, he's athletic, obviously not as athletic as Drake May and not JJ Daniels, Jaden Daniels, but I do believe it's the rumor of Daniels at pick 2 is gaining traction, but I think Daniels lacks the field vision as far as a passing vision goes that McCarthy and Drake may have. Did a video on I did a video on JJ McCarthy just a couple days ago. The Vikings rumor of him, the Vikings trading up to get him, probably pick 4 or pick 5, somewhere around that range. I think the Commanders might be tempting the Vikings to trade up all the way to pick 2, getting 11, getting 23, those picks in this year's draft class, trading back, then getting someone that they might end up wanting. But as far as McCarthy goes, I think the hype is real. I see the vision. I didn't see it at first, but I see the vision of what teams might like in him, or what they do like in him. The arm strength, the athleticism, the IQ, the lack of turnovers, all that good stuff, and know how to play within structure and know how to manage a game perfectly. He managed the Michigan Wolverines to a college football title, obviously. So he knows how to do the small things, and he's not bigger than the team. He doesn't play over the team, like some people say Caleb Williams does, play out of structure, stuff like that. But going to 2, it's not insane, because I just said in the video last week on McCarthy, in that Vikings rumor video, I could see the Vikings trading up to pick 3 to get him, maybe even pick 5. So a few picks ahead. It's not insane, but it is wild, and that's kind of the same thing. But it's a little less, on the spectrum of crazy, insane, wild. I think wild is below insane, so I think it's wild. But it's not insane to think that could happen. If you were to rank them, obviously, Daniels and May probably like 40-40, about 40% each, and then you have a 10% in J.J. McCarthy there at pick 2. So the rumor that GMs around the league or executives around the league are saying Adam Peters, former Niners guy, and he was, I don't know what his exact role was, but now the Commanders GM says Peters will really want him. It's possible. It's possible he is a Peters guy. I don't think it happens, but it is possible. Now, on to what the Commanders could really do, and what their vision could be for the pick 2 move, trading down. Trading back to get someone they really, really like. Who could their quarterback be? If you were to swap with the Vikings pick 11, you would think obviously Daniels is gone, Drake May is gone. Where could you go? You have Penix, you have what's the kid's name? Bo Nix, and you also have South Carolina. Mind going blank, but him, Spencer Rattler. None of those. I mean, Pence has been getting the rumor mills pretty heavy as well about a mid first round pick. Teams, somewhere in the teens, top 15, top 13, the Broncos, Raiders, Saints, stuff like that. But pick 11, Basically a top 10 guy. No, where Fields was drafted a couple years ago, right outside of the top 10, pick 11 for the projected Commanders. It's not bad. It's not crazy because you have the Raiders not too far back, the Saints not too far back. So it's like it's not insane to think about Penix going to the Commanders, but he doesn't. I mean, him in Cliff Kingsbury's scheme would be nice. It wouldn't be terrible. More of a college offense as we've seen him and Kyler Murray there. That there's going to be an air raid spread system. He's going to be able to throw the ball like how he wants. But getting rid of Sam Howell makes me think like that. Bringing in Mariota's like, it's not really. I know teams don't really love getting the same style of quarterback, the starter and for the backup, but Penix and Howell would have been a nice 1-2 similar type of player, So it's like bringing in Mariota, who's injury prone or has the injury bug the last couple of years. I know his tenure with my Falcons ended pretty weird with that injury a couple of years ago, and then bringing in a guy like Penix with a little injury bug as well, who reportedly passed and aced the injury reports and all that stuff for a couple teams. I don't know for all the teams. It don't seem smart. So Penix maybe not. Bo Nix, who's also a game manager like McCarthy, pick 11, pick 23. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. So it seems like the Commanders are trying to go up and get somebody. I mean, go trade down and get someone that they like, but I don't see who. If it's not Penix, I don't really love Bo Nix. I've always said I love Bo Nix at Auburn. Oregon, he got better in a better team. I understand that, but I mean, he's not really a pros pro in my opinion. She shouldn't be a first round pick in my eyes. I see him more as a late second, early third. But I'm not against people going that high on him. He is a game manager. He is well tested. He's veteran. He's been in college football 5-6 years. So and at a high level, playing at a high level all year. So he's been in the Heisman race last 2 years. So he's been battle tested. He's been in big games. But as far as NFL pro quarterback, he's on the verge to me. So trading down to get Bo Nix in the back of the first or even pick 11 would be a little shocker in my opinion. So I don't know what the Commanders are actually doing. It is smoke season. It is a smoke screen in my opinion. Daniels to me is a better prospect. Drake May to me is a better prospect. But as I said, I've came around on J.J. McCarthy. And I'm not saying he's going to be great, but I think he'll be better than what people think if he pans out how a lot of these NFL analysts and scouts are viewing it. I think he could be a lot better than people think. So, but pick 2 to the Commanders over May, over Daniels is a little shocking. But me personally, I said myself just like I said a week ago in my Vikings video involving Jaden Daniels and JJ McCarthy. I like McCarthy in some aspects over Daniels. I really do. But May is a different story. May is that's a little different. I just don't see it happening, but you never know. The draft gets weird. The draft gets crazy. It's seeming like this is Will Levis on steroids from last year, the J.J. McCarthy hype train. But it's not like Will Levis didn't get the same push, but his came a lot later. It feels like this is still a month away, and it's only gonna get crazier. We might see next week the rumor that the Bears might want to come and get McCarthy next, so trade down and get McCarthy at pick 2 or pick 3. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a wild ride. Expect some more rumors and news style videos. But as I said in the top of the video, this is not a prediction. This is not a nothing telling you it's going to happen. It's just a discussion about the news and rumors that's going on right now as far as the Commanders and McCarthy goes. But stick around to the channel, guys. You want to like, share, subscribe. I have some more NFL draft videos coming out. I have NFL scouting reports coming on some of my favorite players. I did one on Malachi Corley already. I have a couple more coming this week. Jalen Burton, receiver from Alabama. and also Malik Washington, receiver from University of Virginia. And I probably have a Cleveland Browns video, either live stream or just video coming soon. We'll see how it's going to go, but the schedule, work schedule, all that stuff. Kids have games and everything, so we'll see. We'll see how everything pans out, but those draft prospect videos should definitely be coming the next day or two, and then or three. Then you have the live stream or the pre-recorded live stream about the Browns coming sometime this week. Don't know when, but it's coming. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.